Truly, there are no healers. There are just open fields of allowance. Does anybody else want to offer any of their ailments up to the pure presence that this group can hold? The pure seeing that this group can hold? Pure presence and pure seeing, without the needing to change or fix anything, allows for what has traditionally been called grace. By offering things up into pure presence, pure awareness, in a communal setting, you're allowing things to be met with grace, the highest knowing, the knowing that doesn't need to change anything, but allows everything. Grace is the activity or the potency of unconditional love. This is what's on offer in this space. And I'll call this segment of satsang, this last segment, healing presence. If anybody has any ailment or any sort of thing that they want healed, that they want to bring into the light of awareness, the rest of us will be in direct observation of that. It's not necessarily that there's any healing modality happening here, but I will say that sometimes our ailments don't necessarily need to be solved. Sometimes they just need to be seen. And that seeing, that pure seeing, allows a harmonic resonance with the truth of their fundamental nature. And then perhaps those ailments can meet their harmonic being in truth. And sometimes they just fall away in that. So if anybody has a question they really want to get to, now's the time, and then we'll enter into that.
There's no question. Did you ask us to tell you that particular thing that we need it exposed to the healing?
You don't have to. You don't have to. But we'll allow maybe like a couple people to just describe something that's, you know, stuck in their craw, stuck in their consciousness that they want to have held in the presence of the community. And
Yes.
when those things are held in the presence of the community, there's a vibration of healing there. Because, like I said, not everything wants to be solved. Many things in the human experience just want to be seen. And as things are brought into the light of pure awareness, they can meet their
So
healing.
it's so amazing that you have said this today and in this particular satsang, because in the daytime I was thinking something similar to this, because I've come across uh, uh, the core of all my physical ailments in a way, which I've been suffering throughout my life and they have been called IBS. They have had different names, anxiety issues, etc., etc., etc. And even like Joanne told me that I need to exercise, and I have known that I need to, but the only thing that has been stopping me from exercising, which I need the most, um, is this thing called hypermobility in my body. So it's something which I have come to know only now, that it was causing different things throughout my life. I think the hypermobility in my body in the presence of light.
Perfect. So, Sanchi, thank you for offering that. And if you can hold that non-judgmentally in your awareness, the rest of us will do that for you also. So, can all of us hold this which ails Sanchi in the light of their own pure awareness for just a minute here? Sanchi, you can completely offload that to us, and we'll hold that for you. So see that you've given this which ails you to the group, and the community is going to hold it for you. Not necessarily try to heal it or fix it or change it, but to see it and hold it. So all of us will hold that for Sanchi. Sanchi, you're not alone in this. We're all holding this for you. You can offload it to the community. You don't need to fix anything. Nothing needs to be fixed. Just hold this, Sanchi. Does anybody else want to offer any of their ailments up to the pure presence that this group can hold? The pure seeing that this group can hold? Pure presence and pure seeing, without the needing to change or fix anything, allows for what has traditionally been called grace. By offering things up into pure presence, pure awareness, in a communal setting, you're allowing things to be met with grace, the highest knowing, the knowing that doesn't need to change anything, but allows everything. Grace is the activity or the potency of unconditional love. This is what's on offer in this space. Does anybody else want to offer anything else up to the group to hold for them?
So I'm not sure how to explain this, but it's been like this for the past 2 weeks for me. So I think they're called lymph nodes in English. They've been swollen for about 2 weeks now, and they haven't gone down, and it's really irritating. And yeah, that's about it. I'm offering that.
Perfect.
Um,
So I'll hold this for you, Dwayne. In the light of our own presence, we'll hold it for you. So you can offload it to us and trust the unseen work. The work that isn't done by a doer. The work that is done by pure presence, pure allowance. So we'll hold this now for you, Dwayne.
that's insane. Like, it, I'm thinking it's healed. Like, I'm serious.
Remember whether or not it is actually healed, that's just a thought. But I will say that this is the potency of grace. Presence itself is undivided, and therefore it reveals the wholeness that is always alive and present already, even in seeming ailments. And so that's what's on offer here. And so yes, maybe it is healed, and you can fully step into that. And maybe it's not, and that's okay too. And step fully into that. We're not
I,
trying to fix anything
yeah,
because
get
we are
it. I
not the
get it.
doers.
Yeah.
But thank you for being open and allowing, because that is where healing takes place. Does anybody else want to offer anything up to the for the group to hold. This is a community in perfect presence. And in that, we allow grace to enter into the picture. It is not our grace. It is the grace of perfect presence that is already whole. If nobody wants to bring anything else up, we'll all just hold presence for each other for maybe 2 more minutes. And then we'll close. But let's hold each other in perfect presence. The presence that is undivided. Like I opened this satsang, it's the space between thoughts that is undivided. Not even thoughts can divide this space. Pain cannot divide this space. When this community comes together in stillness, in presence, in silence, in truth, in the willingness to feel without fixing, this collective field becomes sacred ground. Because we're allowing the space. Notice that everything spoken today, every ailment, every question, every thought, every offering, shimmers with the same alive presence that we all share, that we're all holding together right now, that's holding us. Perfect presence is perfect wholeness. Notice this. Notice that everything, whether it's the wind, a rock, your pet, yourself, shimmers with this same alive, living presence that is undivided and whole. And further, if it is present, it is already whole. See everything in the light of truth. And you'll become a conduit for this healing presence. Truly, there are no healers. There are just open fields of allowance. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Thank you. All my love.